Hi guys, I just did a quick review and little one is still happy playing outside with his bigger brother, and so I thought got a few minutes left, what shall I do? Looked over, and my Roxanne, I've just packed her up for the week because I was using a base water last week and it's getting all springy and I felt like, ooh, Oak needs to come out, so that's why. I will show you quickly what I shoved in there, so maybe because you want to know what I carry in my bag, but most importantly probably because you want to know what fits into Roxanne. So this is actually packed up, as I said, for tomorrow, for my working week, so let's dive right in. Or I tell you what, even though this isn't a proper review, let's give you quick measurements just in case you haven't seen a review for Roxanne. I've done one before, for that time it was a chocolate Roxanne, so yeah, this is a different one, but obviously the measurements should be the same. But let me shut up and just give you some measurements. Right, width, we've got about 35 centimeters, height 20, and depth about 18, and it's quite a chunky leather. It's a, I think this one's a Darwin, but either whether it's Darwin or NBT, those two are reasonably heavy in those. I think she also came in like a something glove leather, which is a lot more lightweight. She is quite a heavy substantial bag, and then once you load it up, quite heavy. I've used this lobster rock lobster, I keep getting it wrong, strap, which is brilliant because you can wear crossbody like that, and even though it's very heavy, it doesn't really matter that much because the strap is nice and white and comfortable, so that works. And obviously hooks into the D-rings here, which apparently weren't supposed to hold the strap, which is why she was never sold with a long strap, but it works absolutely fine. And actually there's a lady who commutes on a train with me who I've never spoken to, but I've seen her for years, and she uses a chocolate Roxanne, and she always has a strap on that one, so clearly it must be working even if you do it for years and years and years. So the Roxanne closes with 3 straps going across, which then pop into the magnetic poppers, and then you straight in there. I've actually fitted a Bayswater Samorga liner in there. I used to put in my Alexa liner, but even though the Bayswater is a wee bit too big and the Alexa a wee bit too small, but I find I prefer the Bayswater because it goes right into the corners, and the only problem, if you want to call it like that, is it just curls a little bit. You see that on that side? It just curls in a bit because there's not enough space for it to actually go there. But it gives me all the pockets I need, and it gives the bag a bit more structure, because even though it's quite a thick leather, she's not very structured. Is this going to work with the light? Hope so. Let's be quick. Right, what have I got in there? Now normally I would have my keys attached to this because they're somewhere else at the moment. They're not attached there. Got in there my phone, my inhaler, various packs of tissues, my work pass, my train ticket, which I now have in a Mulberry. This is actually apparently for Oyster cards, so it's a little bit annoying because it sort of goes across the picture and stuff, but so far I've not been stopped and told off or whatever. For Oak NBT travel pass holder, random bar of chocolate, it's a Malteser teaser, my work phone, which I very rarely use because I don't like it, a tissue, my naked cowl Midori Fodori that holds 4 field note sized inserts, and my collector pen, my paper chase pencil case, which has mainly a lot of different colours of these Stabilo thingies, and then some spare colours for my Coletto, a little corrector pen from Pritt, which I bought in Germany, so if you don't know what that is, or rather if you don't know that brand, it's probably just a German brand, and that's it. my NVT oak French purse from Mulberry, which is rather fat. Keep trying to take stuff out, but it just keeps filling up. So maybe that's just not meant to be any smaller. And then I've got my multi-sip pouch, which doesn't really go with the oak, but I just have it in that colour, and I don't really need to match everything. And I still love it. I use it loads and loads and loads, probably most days. And in there I have various bits of correspondence I need to deal with, like when I need to call up insurance and whatever, update something, various cables, charger cables, earphones, some kind of lip balmy stuff. And there's probably some tablets and tampons and things like that, and a plaster, yeah. Did I get anything else in there? Oh yeah, and my normal V charger for when my phone runs out of juice unexpectedly. A couple of like shopping bags, because if I go into town at lunch break or whatever, I can pop stuff in there. Don't need to buy bags. A little sippy purse from Bowden, in which at the moment all I have is a £5 note, and that's just because if I don't have a pocket on me and I can't carry money around, sometimes when I know I'm from meeting to meeting to meeting and I don't get a chance to go back to my desk in between, I'll carry this with me and I'll have change or a little bit of money, and so I can pick up some lunch or a cup of coffee or whatever. Got some hand cream in there, which I keep forgetting is supposed to actually go into my locker. It's freesia and strawberry and wild strawberry from Heathcote and Ivory, which is really lovely. A friend of that gave it to me over a year ago for my birthday, and then it was sat in my drawer for quite a while, and now over the winter I've been using it lots. Actually, it's almost empty. It's really nice. What else? We've got some paperwork from work, a Nando's takeaway menu, and oh, a Joe Malone voucher thing for consultation, and I think this is it. There's also in the Roxanne a little zippy pocket on the back there. There's nothing in there. So there you go. That's all the stuff that I carry around with me for work. I carry it into work, and then usually my bag's just sat at my desk, on my desk, next to my desk, or underneath my desk all day. But this is the kind of stuff that I carry in. And even without, she's not particularly light, but as I said, with a wide strap you'll probably be fine. Or maybe you're one of those people who carries like this anyway, and the straps are quite sturdy. But I wouldn't want to carry that bag with a really thin strap, because I think that'd be really uncomfortable once it gets full. Oh yeah, and I haven't put anything in there, but I know that this takes a pack of tissues quite well. So there you go. That was a really rambly, for me slightly random, or even more so random, post about my Mulberry Roxanne in Darwin Oak and what I've packed for next week, or rather what I'm going to have to repack now for next week. Okay, so enjoy the sunshine. Hope you found this useful. Bye.